I'm so sick of people saying that I'm like lonely and emotional.
Was there no truth to Drake?
I was changing as a person, becoming a guy that was definitely willing to do some terrible things.
It appears as though Drake is back on his worst behavior.
Late Wednesday night, Chris Brown and Drake were involved in a bar brawl.
To be honest with you, I actually did a DNA test.
Just basically saying your son lies to sell records.
That's embarrassing that that's the type of person that I fell in love with.
She's someone I've been in love with since I was 22 years old.
I was angry for a long time. I was resentful. I held a grudge. Why can't I come to a place where I let somebody in? Why can't I, love?
I end up in this situation where I don't have the fairy tale like, oh, Drake started a family with Rihanna.
The first time I met Robin Fenty, it was 2005. I was introduced to her as a kid who played background music at the restaurant as people ate their dinner. The iconic being that is Rihanna was already at a place where most artists only dream of going. She succeeds by being herself.
I saw my parents sort of go through the ups and downs. I'm scared. I don't want to be alone.
I think that we have a connection that's established for life. I didn't need to be something I wasn't, and I made a commitment very early on to just be myself.
Father had some run-ins with the law and actually did a stint in prison when you were a kid.
I said, Drake, why are you saying all of this different stuff about me? This is not cool. Dad, it sells records.
Just basically saying your son lies to sell records.
Drake was quick to respond to his dad, saying, quote, "Woke up today so hurt, man. My father will say anything to anyone that's willing to listen to him. It's sad when a family gets like this."
I was really hard on my parents that they could have done a better job of co-parenting, sticking together, not being so divided.
I was so angry at him. I was just angry about a lot of things from my childhood.
You watched him do some bad things to your mom.
I witnessed a lot as a child.
Chris Brown has pleaded guilty to felony assault on pop star Rihanna.
I was angry for a long time. I was resentful. I held a grudge. I didn't like that feeling. It was heavy. That's embarrassing that that's the type of person that I fell in love with.
Late Wednesday night, Chris Brown and Drake were involved in a bar brawl.
What'd you do to get over it?
Repaired my relationship with my dad.
And then you were able to make peace with Chris.
Yes. All kinds of emotions started happening after that. All kinds of things started making sense.
She's one of my best friends in the world. All my adult life, I've looked up to her. She's someone I've been in love with since I was 22 years old.
Was there no truth to Drake?
No, me and Drake, we're friends.
Rihanna explained how the moment made her feel, saying, quote, "Waiting through that speech was probably the most uncomfortable part. I don't like too many compliments. I don't like to be put on blast.
I'm not looking for a man.
I'm so sick of people saying that I'm like lonely and emotional and like associating me with this like longing for a woman. I was changing as a person, becoming a guy that was definitely willing to do some terrible things, definitely moving with a different energy.
It turns out Drake may have a secret child.
I end up in this situation where I don't have the fairy tale like, oh, Drake started a family with Rihanna.
It appears as though Drake is back on his worst behavior after calling his baby mama, Sophie Brousseau, a fluke.
You know, to be honest with you, I actually did a DNA test. We have found ourselves in a situation and we are both equally responsible. I am a single father learning to communicate with a woman who we've had our moments. All the things that I've learned from and through my father and the incredible things that I've learned from my mother about patience, about love, unconditional love. No matter what happens, I have unconditional love for the mother of my child because I want him to love his mother and I have to project that energy. I have the utmost love and respect for her. I think of her as family more than anything. But when I started to sort of stop thinking from such a confrontational, paranoid, violent standpoint, you know, I was able to mend a lot of those situations. I could be at dinner with my mom and still hear her say like, you know, I'm proud, you're still you. I'm at a great healing place in my life. You're embarking on a different journey, so you're just gonna have to, more self-discovery, hopefully going up, not down, take it one day at a time, keep the right people around you.